It's your boy,
Javari.
We are back on the You Know What It Is podcast, man. Today I got
CableGuy.
Yeah, and my guy, Izzy.
Yeah.
YzziLive, man, on Instagram. Make sure y'all go check him out. Late nights, early mornings, happening on Friday, May 13th. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. This shit is going to be amazing. You Know What It Is podcast will be in the building. We will be doing live podcasts. We will be doing some giveaways, you know what I'm saying? So come check us out. Come get on camera. Come talk to the people. Izzy.
Come fuck with us.
You know what I'm saying? My man Izzy, though. What you got for us this time, man? What you curating? What you got cooking up, bruh?
Man, you know, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and mention my amazing feature performance, man. You know we got Theo coming out with that amazing set. He just dropped a project called No Genre. He's playing some records off of that. We got Tana Marie. Yep. We got Tana Marie. She's bringing a set with a live band as well. I don't know if I mentioned Theo's got his live band. That shit's going to be nuts.
So everybody's getting the live jump?
Everybody's got a live
tomorrow?
band.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
The Late Nights, Early Mornings brand, we're going to be bringing the best of the best artists up to their highest potential. So we always going to try to have a live band, have multiple pieces, have like the best of the best every time we do it.
And I've been seeing it, man, ever since, I mean, the first one with Amy. And you guys killed that shit, bro. You guys killed that shit. The band, my man's on the sax. Fucking even last time with Dior, fucking Vic.
Man.
God, like this shit is so. How did you even come up with the idea for the Late Nights, Early Mornings?
I was just seeing dope artists in town, and I would see people, and I was doing these sets performing alongside a lot of these local artists.
Facts.
And we would all notice how dope each other were, but we would always want to see, like, you know, when we get together and jam even, like, we would come up with these amazing textures, and we would just do this crazy shit. And I was like, I would love to see local artists, if they were given the opportunity to do a show like Life is Beautiful, or a show like, because I went to Life is Beautiful last year, and I saw Tame Impala.
Okay.
And that production quality, that tour level production quality with Tame, it's crazy. And I'm like, if we could have a local artist get the opportunity to go up there and really have lights, lasers, a band, a performance, a production, like it makes it so that they get to really spread their wings, and we can obviously use that to get larger bookings and just kind of progress to the next stage of our careers.
I think that's what is like stopping a lot of the artists out here from even doing anything. They feel like the stage needs to be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like with you doing the Starbase thing, it's in the same vein as probably when Mike Xavier first started. You know what I'm saying? With the hip hop and poetries and shit like that.
I remember his.
They were doing the shits at the bunkhouse. That's what I was told. I've never been to the bunkhouse, but you know what I'm saying? Like a smaller venue.
If I'm not mistaken, I was at the first one that he did at Bunkhouse way back in the day. Fire. And that's where I met Lurk Franklin. I met Philip Wolf there. I met a lot of the dope people that I work with now. I met them at the very first hip hop and poetry joint that Mike Xavier did at the bunkhouse like 2-3 years ago, something like that, like right before COVID. Yep. And that was where I made a lot of connections. And so it's crazy how those people, that's kind of how it all stemmed off. And you know, it's important to have shit like this, you know? So.
And what's crazy is in the same way that I feel like I'm looking at the next up and coming. You know what I'm saying? As in back in the day when niggas was looking at when Kanye first came out. I mean, now we have the documentary where we can see how shit happened. And I'm seeing that those same things, though they're not as niggas aren't looking at them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like as in those small venues that these niggas got together and they were just showing appreciation to each other. They weren't on BET. I think that was an MTV event. But regardless, they weren't mainstream. Niggas wasn't really fucking with niggas.
To show love.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they fuck with each other.
Right before the blow-ups of all of these other artists around them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I feel like I am.
It's the journey. Kanye was one of those few people that he had the confidence that he saw where he was going, and he knew that shit he was doing at that time was important and it needed to be documented because he knew that now in 2022 we will be watching that shit on Netflix, running them fucking views up, talking shit about it. He knew that shit was gonna be worth something,
bro. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you see the Wu-Tang on the wall, man. Them niggas was the niggas, man. They had a blueprint, man, that I would love niggas to just follow. You get a group of niggas together, you take at least 5 to 6 years, and y'all work. And that's it. Don't complain. Don't bitch. 5 to 6 years. You learn some shit. You advance, and you get to where you want to be.
That's what I was talking to you about the other day. I was like, I feel like this is my time that I've gotten to in my career where I did that learning and that paying my dues. I'm still doing that. You know what I'm saying? You always learning. You always paying your dues. But I feel like I did that time of learning how to be what I wanted to be as an artist and finding what I needed to do, what my field was, what the niche was that worked for me. And as an artist, you do that and you start off just stabbing. You feel me? You just try shit. You try this, you try that. Ooh, this works, that didn't, this works. But then after a while, you start to develop your process and you develop what works for you. What's your way? You know what I mean? And I feel like I finally found that musically and like production wise, like, meaning like, you know, the backing behind what I'm doing, you know? Like I feel like putting on events and doing shows and like working with other artists to bring other people on, I feel like it's something I've always been passionate about as a producer. So being able to produce a show like this is wild.
I feel like a lot of creatives and artists need to start more like developing their style. So it's like when you hear that song, you instantly know like, yo, that's Izzy.
Yeah,
you can't redo that. They're like, that's Izzy. Like, like your style is your stamp.
And see, look,
all creatives, I feel like they really need to start like developing their style, their stamp. So it don't matter. You can hear it on the radio, you can see a visual. However it is, like, that's him.
It's crazy that you say that because I feel like that's literally part of what I'm doing at this volume of Late Nights, Early Mornings is I'm unveiling my sound because I did a lot of, like I said, stabbing, trying stuff, and now on Friday I'm putting out my first project that's like, I feel like this is Izzy for real. Like this is me. Like that was before that was always me, but it was me trying to figure out what I really wanted to be as an artist and where I really wanted to go. And like with this is like, all right, y'all, listen up. This is what I got to say.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
quick thing for the audience out there. This is gonna be an audio journey tonight. You know what I mean? So sit back, relax. The colors is here. You know what I mean? The vibes is here. Pour a drink up. You may not be able to see us right now, but we are in a new spot and we're trying new things. So, you know what I mean? This is going to be the late night sessions with my boy Izzy.
Yeah, baby.
But fucking, how did you feel about the turnout last time? Last month.
The turnout was dope. I enjoyed it. I'm anxious to see how much it's going to grow. I really did enjoy seeing, because I didn't know that many people were going to show up last time. I had a lot of people just, you know, coming in because they saw I had people say that they found the event on Google. And I was like, what? Like, people were just people that I don't even, like, there were, I think one of the couples that entered in the competition, they were like tourists.
Oh, yeah.
And they were just here from Milwaukee or something. And they heard that I was giving out $200. And they were like, we came best dressed. And, like, that was crazy to me. Because I was like, wow, this really is a network. And being in Vegas, like, you're going to have motherfuckers from
Bro, I bet so many
everywhere.
people, niggas was like, yo, what do you do? I'm like, and I'm set up in the back. I'm like, I mean, you don't see what I'm doing? And then it's crazy because it's like, I'm thinking my reach is large in Vegas. I'm thinking I'm out here. I'm thinking niggas is seeing me. Obviously not too much, because I'm still getting motherfuckers like, yo, where do we find you at? Where can we get the content and shit? So
yeah, no, that's crazy.
But it's definitely beautiful. I love going to network events like that. I love, like, it's like I told you yesterday, it's like after hours. It's fucking chill. You get a drink. beautiful women around. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a great night for me. Like I enjoy those nights. I don't like the rowdy. I don't want twerking and shit is cool, but you know what I'm saying? I like to see these women looking like how they looking when they come to that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you want to see a lady come out, you know what I'm saying? Take her out somewhere. I mean, we going to have those events too. You know, the summer is still the summer ain't here yet. I feel like
still the summer, boy.
We ain't there yet. This is still the time to, like, you know what I'm saying, come out and, you know, have that elegant fun. You know what I mean? But again, late nights, early mornings, branded name event. Like whenever it's late nights, early mornings, the event, you can expect that. You can expect seeing the ladies coming out with dresses. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Expect a band, expect a whole production. But we're going to have other events like Late Nights, Early Mornings Presents.
I like that.
And it'll be something else.
Coupled with somebody else, collabing with other people. I like that. I like seeing people doing shit like that in the city. Because, I mean, that's the only way that we can get anywhere. Niggas need to work with each other and stop trying to think that you could do everything by yourself.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? In the same way that this is working, you know what I mean? Like, I like that we can bring our audience to the late night, early mornings. We could talk to them live on the pod. They can interact with us and shit like that.
That was low-key one of my favorite parts of it, because it was like I would see that people were like congregating, make that. I was like, damn, it's a vibe back there. I kept coming in there, and every time people were having so much fun back there, I would come in. I came in and was on it, and there was people in the background and shit. Like, it's like doing a pod when it's live is a whole nother vibe.
It's a whole nother vibe.
Coming in, feeding off each other's energy. People that don't know each other just sitting there,
and that's what I want.
Each other, like,
listen, everybody who's listening to this, because hopefully this will drop before Friday. Well, damn, Friday is tomorrow. Damn.
Yeah. Boy.
I'm gonna try and drop this shit by the morning, but
to the edit.
I know, right? But what I want you guys to come back there. I want you guys to come back and talk to us, engage, have conversations, maybe ask us some questions that y'all have always wanted to ask us. If y'all watch the pod, even if y'all don't, you know what I mean? Come back, check us out. You know what I'm saying? We always looking for new followers, always looking for new subscribers. Yeah. So just check us out. Come in the back. Come in the back and come find out. You know what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
But you gonna be playing the new tracks tomorrow or what?
Let me tell you.
Talk about it.
The band that I put together, I decided I had a lot of choices to make about, like, what did I want to do as far as a band. And I have a lot of friends out here that are just amazing. And I decided to go minimal on the number of musicians. I didn't want to go with, like, background singers and, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. I went small, but I picked some people that I really vibe with. I got Noise up there with me. You know, that guy's great. Nuts. He just
Noise goes crazy on the drums.
Crazy. Then we got Sensei. I played with him so many times, and every time we played, he'll plug in. I did a gig with him once, and he pulled up and plugged in, and we played for so long, we didn't even realize everybody was gone. They were like, hey, you guys can pack up now. Like, you know, it's just that type of vibe. So the band is going to be so tight. And then we got Trevor on the bass. The funk is going to be real. And so
that's what I'm waiting to see, man.
What I decided, I was like, why don't I just play the whole project at the event?
Mm-hmm.
That way, if they want to hear what the project really sounds like,
they got it live.
They can see it live. Because I feel like it's always dope, but people really enjoy it when they see it live. Yeah. That's how you fall in love with the tracks, you know? So we're going to do the whole set, the whole project. It's only 3 songs. It's not, I ain't give y'all the whole thing yet. But it's 3 songs. And we're going to do we're going to do that tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's go ahead and I want to jump into some of these. Let's go ahead and jump into that first journey. You know what I mean?
You know what it is.
This one.
Yep. Well, I want to hear everybody singing this one.
This has been the intro for fucking the late nights, early mornings.
The advertisement.
You know what I mean? For the advertisements and shit, man. So if y'all don't know this one, y'all ain't been peeping, my mans. I've always been wanting to hear the rest of this shit.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna have a video too.
Ooh, who you getting on that, Huff?
Oh yeah, well the video's coming.
Oh, y'all already started recording because I know I see the behind the scenes for something. I see the behind the scenes for something. You've been
shot it.
I've been doing some shit. You got old girl in the video too, huh?
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Amy Divine.
Wait. You got Amy in the video?
Yeah.
I thought you had what's old girl, Janice?
Janice. Oh, that's the All We Are video. That one's already out.
Oh, okay. Bet. So you got Amy in this one?
I got Amy Divine.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. This is.
You know what it is.
This is gonna be fire. I already know.
It's gonna be crazy.
I already know.
It's actually like a bit of a film.
Hey, yeah, spread the ass cheeks. Let me lick that booty off.
Almost definitely got the next visual sounding like this.
Oh yes.
Like I said, y'all, it's the audio journey, man. Come vibe with us. YouTube, you can't do shit because it's my man's Izzy shit, man. Y'all can't copyright, can't take shit because my man's is sitting right here, yeah?
Yeah, man.
You got that permission, yeah?
Of course.
Girl, you make long distance so much shorter. If you wanna fly you out wherever we're about to go, see my show. Showtime soon as we land in California, Southern California. One more night and then it's back on the road.
I love the way your voice sound, man. Like this shit sound real, nigga. Like,
It's so funny that lyric right there caused so much tension when I was doing the clearing
yeah.
because I said if the plane goes down, I said I'm gonna let you ride it at 30,000 above, and if the plane goes down, then maybe we'll come while we go. Right? So, thank you. But I'm thinking until I got down to doing the lyric sheet, and they're like, "Are there any explicit lyrics?" And I had to write. I was like, "Wow, technically, it all comes down to how I spell that word." If I spell it C-U-M, then I got explicit lyrics.
But if you spell it
C-O-M-E,
C-O-M-E,
then
it's good to go. What you do? Tell me what you did.
I ended up having to go with the C-O-M-E. We just gonna have to, they're gonna have to know what I mean.
Read between the lines.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Use your mind.
It's that Prince shit,
Think about
I feel it. Because now it's going to reach everybody now. No explicit. You good to go.
But it did take a while because when I saw that, I had to really sit there and think about it. Like, how am I going to get around this shit? Because technically.
What made you choose that song as the one for the promos and stuff like that?
That's the song. I did that record at Tuesday Blend in February.
Okay.
Right after I decided that I was going to release this project. And I was like, do I want to do that? And I did it as the opener. And when I taught it's only 3 words in the hook, I had to think about that. It's only 3 words. It's so easy to remember. I cut the music on the looping pedal to bring the hook back in. And they sang the hook so loud. Every motherfucker. Like, sometimes you get people to sing the hook with you, your friends and shit, every once in a while. But it hits different when every motherfucker in that bitch sang, "Take it slow." And it was so loud, I couldn't even hear myself. I just had to be like, okay, y'all got it. Because I couldn't even sing. And that shit blew me away. It's the craziest shit ever. I was like, that's the one. That's the one. Motherfuckers remember that song. That's the one,
bro.
You got to crowd test it,
Man, my dude is out here doing what he needs to fucking do, man. These journeys that you be taking these people on, man, with your music. What got you started with the foot pedal shit?
Being a musician and not knowing a band.
Okay, so you just had to be like, yo, I'm going to be a one man, get this shit done, do what I need to do.
I just wanted to find a way to create what I do in the studio on the stage. Because I just multi-track it in the studio, But you can't really, well, you can. I figured at first, like, oh, well, you can't do that live. And then I was like, yes, you can. And it's crazy because there are so many people that do the loop and pedal show now that I find out that I've been doing it and meeting people. But I never really like knew about other people doing it. Like there are some people that say, oh, well, I saw so-and-so do it and that made me want to do it. I really just on my own just like saw the equipment. I think I did see Ed Sheeran do it at Coachella like in like 2012, a long time ago, with like an acoustic guitar back when the technology was kind of new.
Right.
And like I remembered that, and then I went and got one. And then after that, I started finding these other people that people kept showing me, like, oh, you do it like this one person. And I would see them. And
it always happens like that.
But I have this unorthodox way of doing it, I think. And the reason why is because I never studied other people. I just figured it out on my own.
Does Masego do that? Is he doing the foot pedal shit, or is he just...
It's not a foot pedal. But I'm not sure. I mean, he probably does the foot pedal too. But like, for example, in the Tadout video, they're using I don't know if they're using Ableton, but I know they have it's like a table trigger that FKJ is.
So he'll just be doing the shit, and then he'll just press a button, and that'll loop it?
Yeah, well, in that particular video, FKJ is doing the looping, and they're kind of like eye contact. I've done that too.
Okay, so when niggas do that together, you just have to be in sync?
That's what we did at Amy Devine's show. At Amy Devine's show,
that shit was great.
It was just me and Ryan playing, and then the drummer. Mm-hmm. So I had to basically I played the bass, I would play the guitar part in and get a rhythm in, and then I would play in my parts, and then his keyboard was going through the pedal. So we would have to lock eyes, and he would start playing, and then I would loop him, and I would let him know when his part was in there. And that way he didn't really have to play, but then he could just do accents. He could pick up the saxophone, you know what I'm saying? And then I could control when he starts and stops, you know? But then the drummer had to go in with the ears and just make sure he was counting with the pedal. Mm-hmm. And the only thing about a pedal is it's like the pedal is the drummer now. Because normally the drummer keeps pace, but they got to count with the pedal. Because if you lose the pedal, that motherfucker's not going to stay with you. It's going to keep doing what it's doing. Yeah. So that was the thing about that show. But that boy Josiah, shout out to him. That nigga held that... Shout out to Josiah.
Cause y'all was going fucking nuts, bro. Y'all was going nuts. Fucking, I love to see that shit, man. I love to see the live instrumentation. I love to see that how niggas can really bring a crowd in with, you know, with instruments. You know, most people are so stuck on beat packs and fucking shit like that, and they just want to hear, you know, the digital.
That's why I started.
Me too.
Live jazz, oh my God.
Bro, oh, yeah. That's why I love Kendrick Lamar's Untitled shit.
Oh, yes. That project, Kendrick Lamar was a big influence on me. I will say that. Yeah. Through high school, through all of that. Like, Kendrick, he definitely, like, as an artist, he did a lot as far as just opening up genres and opening it up to make it so that it was like, wow, you really can do whatever the fuck you want musically. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, in hip-hop, like... And telling a story, too. You said storytelling. Like, that Good Kid, Mad City album is probably one of my favorite of all time.
Bro.
That shit is a movie. It's not an album, it's a movie.
When you listen to it, you can see everything happening. When he's talking about fucking Shireen and going to the crib and all them niggas out front, I could see that shit.
Like, is this nigga
riding through traffic. She's sending him the pictures. He speeding trying to get there.
You worried about this man. You like, is he going to make it? Is he good? Did he make it?
Come on now. Like, if they turn that shit into a short series or something like that.
Oh, God.
Like, why don't they do that shit with these shits, man?
These niggas ideas and
bro,
shit.
We giving these niggas ideas that we should be fucking doing. No, but that gave me
the idea to do short films and shit like that. But that also gave
with your projects?
Idea. That's actually the idea behind. That's funny that we say that. This first video for Journey to the Center of You is actually a piece of a short film that we're doing for the video, for the entire project, because it's only 3 songs. So Amy's going to be in all 3 videos.
You know who he reminds me of? Amy Lou.
Yeah.
Who?
Amy Lou.
Not him.
Amy Lou. She cold.
She's from London, I think.
Oh, you know I love London artists. Oh, yep. You had me at British.
She light skinned and she be blowing. But her videos,
he added that in like that was relevant. He said, oh, she light skinned and she be blowing.
She was blowing it. I fuck,
you
I
like
fuck
a
with her
light skin,
vibe.
huh?
No. I like them all. I like them all, bro. I like them all.
Of course.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to tell you who she is.
No.
You know what I mean? So her herself, she's this pretty light junk from London, I think, and but she can sing like a motherfucker. She be kicking it with tacos in them.
Oh yeah,
the Odd Future niggas. Not all of them niggas, but she do be kicking it with tacos. But she did a 11-minute song, bro, and it was backwards. Like the filming of it was backwards, but the song was playing. Yeah, it was a loop. So from the beginning of the song was really the end of the video, and then the end of the video was the beginning of what was happening in the actual video. So it kind of like a Quentin Tarantino type thing. You know what I mean? Where he mixes up the, like Pulp Fiction.
The time, yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the timeline
yep.
is and shit like that. So she kind of did some shit like that. And that's what I be looking for when y'all niggas be making shit. I want to see that type of creativity.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? And I feel like outside of the rappers, because rappers, I feel like they don't go outside of what they see on what other rappers do. Standing in front of the car, have a bunch of niggas smoking a blunt.
Let me tell you.
Guns. Like,
if you're looking for something different from that, that's what we bring in with this project. That was the whole point. That's kind of, I started off doing videos, actually. I
so you were like a videographer?
I always did music, but my dad is a filmmaker. He worked on the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Damn.
Yeah, so my dad was a filmmaker.
That's one of my dad's favorite movies.
Yep, that's one of ours. I know every line.
Movie.
Amazing.
With the mini sculptures and
yeah. No, it was.
So he worked on that shit.
Design.
Yep, he was a gaffer, but he was in there. He was at the Oscars.
Listen, he worked on the shit.
You feel me?
Talking about?
You feel me?
He was there.
You feel me? But he was a filmmaker, and he had a TV station when I was in high school. So I would get the equipment, and I would make videos for niggas on the scene back in Alabama and in Atlanta, and that's how I would just get on the scene, get to know niggas. You feel me? And yeah, that was my thing. So I always had this. I have an eye for shooting. My dad taught me how to shoot, so I have like camera background. It's just like I was into music. I was like, man, I don't care about this shit. I just want to fucking play the guitar. But like at the same time, I would shoot for him sometimes to get money. You know what I'm saying? That was like a little job I would do. So like, see, I feel
like our parents need to like really invest in the shit that we be talking about, like when we young. Like think about that shit. Because if I were to really think about like when I was young, I was definitely a nigga who could bring the crowd in. I was definitely a nigga who could talk to people and be like, yo, persuade. Motherfuckers would just basically do what I say. Not really like on no dictation type shit, but it would just make sense.
I got a funny story about that.
You know, so fucking, if my parents would have been like, yo, let's just go ahead and put this nigga into like TV or something. Let's go ahead and let this nigga, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this podcasting shit, it would have made more sense when I was in the Navy. Because when I was in the Navy, I was meeting all these different people we were having. Because I am a host by nature. I fucking learned, because I went to, I used to live in North Carolina when I was in the 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
And fucking, I learned Southern hospitality over there.
Oh yeah,
you know, bringing people in,
thing,
fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like really being, letting niggas know, like, yo, my home is your home. And fucking, ever since I've been doing that shit, I'm like, damn, bro. If I would have been sitting with the niggas that I've been talking to, the niggas from Florida and the niggas from Texas, niggas from New York, all these niggas that have different views.
Different perspectives
and shit like that. And we sit down and we really chat about this. We did one episode and that shit got numbers. And I'm like, damn, bro, we should do that shit again. But it's always hard to do it when you're across, you know. Yeah. It would have been so much easier if we were, when I was still in the Navy, all of us together, they all came to my house. Yeah. Damn near every weekend. I was always barbecuing because I'm a cook. Yeah. So, nigga, I would always cook. I'm chefing it up at the
you the Q chef?
Nigga. On the ship, I'm the nigga to go to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing to know, because if a nigga can barbecue,
bro, I'm trying to tell nigga, I be like, yo, don't piss me off, bro.
Everybody barbecues.
Would piss me off, really, and then they would look at their plate and be upset. I'm like, you knew what this was. Like, you know I'm a cook, but you pissed me off. So this is what you're going to get. But at the crib, whole different story. I'm throwing the fuck down.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That's this nigga Cable, man. He been to the crib a couple times for the festivities.
I be throwing down too, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. If you got that Southern in you.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, listen, I was born in Vegas, but I picked up a lot of shit from my family because my peoples is from Philly.
Yep.
My grandmother is from Mississippi. Fucking, and then I used to live in North Carolina.
Motherfuckers from Mississippi they can fry some motherfucking chicken,
nigga. Rest in peace, Grandma. I love you. But
man, some motherfuckers from Mississippi can fry some motherfucking chicken.
You know,
every little part of the South has its dish. In my opinion, I feel like fried chicken in particular. Just any piece of the chicken fried, Mississippi. Wings. You know where you got to go to get some wings. Atlanta.
I think you're right because I did watch that episode of Atlanta and that nigga, he made the lemon pepper wet. I ain't never seen the lemon pepper wet.
Bruh.
I don't know, man.
You been to Atlanta, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, come on. Yeah. You done had some Atlanta wings, right?
Yeah, they fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's...
Hey, but look, you know how they say Chicago pizza is like the best?
Is it?
Look. Giordano's...
I heard New York pizza was trash. G Herbo said that shit.
I ain't been in New York yet like that. Only time I went is when I was on Jerry Springer.
I don't know. I like New York pizza way better than Chicago, bro.
What was you on Jerry Springer for?
I sang a breakup song.
So you sang a breakup song. What do you remember? Do you remember what episode? Yeah. Or do you remember what happened on the episode?
Yeah.
Did you sing it live?
Yeah. In front of Jerry and them on the show.
Nigga, I need to see. Is this real? Are you gassing us up?
If you go on YouTube,
if I go on YouTube right now,
YzziLive Jerry Springer, it's a video of me on Jerry Springer breaking up with a girl, singing a song.
Was this a real breakup? Tell the truth. Jerry is gone. Jerry's gone. He retired. Was that true?
Did he really?
He retired. He done. Jerry Springer's done.
Oh, well then I guess
he's a fucking judge now. Judge Jerry.
Look. I have to fact check that, but look, that's crazy.
I promise you, bro.
Look, but either way, look, I'm gonna tell you though. Yeah, I knew her for a long time. Me and her, we was together for a long time, so we had like.
Oh my fucking god!
Bro, you thought I was playing?
This nigga is serious.
We knew each other, so we got through it. But
Izzy, what's going on?
Freed. I'm here to get my liberty back.
Oh.
You know, cuffing season is over. It's
Yeah.
dead. You feel me? Like, I mean, I done got myself into this situation. And
nigga,
now
it was on the
I have to
CW.
figure out how to get myself out of it. I have to get out.
I gotta put this on. I gotta
I'm
put this
cuffed
on the
down,
fucking
I'm
the
an
thing
artist.
for the people.
You
They
know,
gotta
it's
see
about
this.
cuffing season is done. It's about to be booty short season.
Booty short
season. And now I gotta be feeling bad because I can't leave.
on the full episode, bro, I ain't seen that part,
man. Yeah, and the thing about it is I've been dealing
This
with
nigga Izzy was on Jerry Springer, bro.
I mean, well,
bro, you
we
gotta
decided
send me
to
that
come
link, nigga.
6
I ain't
months
been able to
ago.
find the whole
Nigga,
episode.
it's Jerry Springer. That's all I wrote.
They fought, dog.
It's
thing about
they
it,
fought
Bro, they brought a whole nother
You know,
girl
my
from the
uncle told
city
me
that
they
we
give
knew,
you
bro,
sign.
and got her out, but they
being on the
fought
road,
at the
it's
end.
time to
bro.
go out and enjoy myself. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go out there and get it too. And, you know,
That shit
another
is
thing is I
fucking
kinda have to
crazy,
slip
yo.
up, you
My
know.
nigga Izzy out here on motherfucking Jerry Springer and shit. Oh, you fucked your best friend?
I mean, she's bad, you know. And
At least you being honest.
I got a quick story. Look, what happened was, you know, we were all hanging out. You know,
man, I ain't seen this
at the house. Me and a few of her friends watching TV,
Yeah.
you know, drinking, whatever. And then, you know, she had to go to work.
Okay.
So I'm
This
just
is your girlfriend
Yeah,
had to go to
Red had
work.
to go to work.
Okay.
And so we're sitting there chilling and watching TV, just me and a few of her friends. And then one by one, people start getting up and going. You know, go home,
okay.
go to
And
work.
all of a
you
sudden,
know,
there's
get
only
the-
one left.
Yep,
just
you
me
already
and
know.
Diamond. And you know, I knew Diamond too.
Oh,
We've
Diamond.
been friends for a while.
Okay.
But you know, girls give you signals. They really they give you signs, and they do that nonverbal stuff. And I started feeling like she was, you know, getting on to me. You
love
know,
this nigga Izzy, bro.
What could you do?
you know, and it's like I have this song that I did called "Waste Her Time" about girls, you know, getting that. You know, I give girls that oral to make them want to come back. You know what I mean?
Oh, this nigga got the tongue game.
But the thing about it is, you know. I think that sparks an idea in their heads. They start thinking, "Oh, is it for real?" And so she started, and so look.
Bro,
I'm not
so
sure
the
they're
whole
thinking
episode.
that,
I'm weak. I have not seen this.
Bro, we're gonna
years.
do this.
And
We're doing
first,
this.
I'm looking at the TV, and I look back.
I'm putting this whole thing in here, bro. Look at this nigga Izzy, bro.
And I look back, and she's kinda
Izzy
like
on
this,
Jerry
and then
fucking
after a while,
Springer,
She's
bro.
like, hey, what about that song? And I'm a man. I'm human.
Yes.
Y'all gonna see.
These
it,
white
man.
folk looking at Jerry, looking at Izzy
and it
like.
happened. And now I don't know how.
So you want to tell your girlfriend that what you did?
Sometimes the best way as an artist to get stuff out is with a song.
Oh.
So I had to just write something.
Okay. Yeah. Here is you're going to tell her now.
Oh, you about to
Make your
sing it?
girlfriend ready.
Oh, this the girl? Where did they? Is this really a girl you knew?
This was my girlfriend at the time. It was an awkward plane ride.
Wait, you really fucked her friend?
Yo.
Bro, they put us on
You really fucked
A,
your friend.
B, C, the seats. They
Look at
put
this
us
nigga.
on
He
the
better
A,
play
B,
the
C.
song to her. You better play the fucking song to her, nigga.
A, B, C on the plane.
On the keys right now. On the fucking keys.
Hey, man, listen.
With the light on. With the fucking purple light.
He can express himself through music. That's what he's doing.
It's something you gotta know.
Oh, she looks hurt. She looks hurt.
Now, baby, it's something you
The
gotta
pot made me do it is the name of the shit. Izzy!
Cuffing season's over. And you gotta go.
Get over here! Fucking get over here! You gotta go, bitch.
It's over. It's over. And you gotta go.
You need to get like John Legend or somebody on this bitch.
Now ever since I've been cuffed to you, you keep coming with that funky ass
Attitude. Hey.
Ain't no coming running after you. You know I had your best friend Diamond, had to hit that too, and was good. Shawty snoring, shaking all them windows. Open up them windows and I got 10 hoes. Keep it on the low, you know I got
Why
10
have 9 hoes?
But I gotta
You got
tell you
10.
something that you didn't know, baby.
My nigga fuck Diamond.
It's something you gotta know.
Izzy, what the fuck made you go on Jerry Springer, bro?
It was
Opportunity.
It was opportunity, so I took it.
So tell me the truth, nigga.
Yeah.
Did you fuck Diamond?
As a disclaimer, because I know all of these people and we are all friends, and I know her brother, and they're all my family friends, I'm gonna say no.
Where these niggas at?
They all my niggas, bro.
Where they
gonna
at, though?
see this and get
What-
weak. That's why I'm
What
weak.
state are they in?
They in, look, I'm over here giving the goods and
don't
shit.
matter.
Look, they back home.
So like I said, did you fuck Diamond?
No, I did. I'm gonna say that. Look, I'm gonna say that. On the
You
cameras,
played yourself.
no.
Shout out to my nigga Kevin Samuels.
You played yourself.
On the cameras, I'm gonna say no.
Was this a real reaction from her? How was Jerry Springer like? Is that real? Tell the truth. I need to know. Oh man. Tell me the truth. Did they feed lines? Was this scripted? Tell me the fucking truth, Izzy. There's no reason why you can't.
Oh man.
You can tell the fucking truth. This shit was how long ago? Let's see how many years ago this was. Oh, this was only 6 months. They put this up 6 months ago.
This is how I'm gonna say it because
When did this happen?
this happened years ago.
Why is Jerry only putting this up 6 months?
Somebody was looking.
Bro, somebody was like, he's giving.
that-
Let me read the comments.
No, let me tell you
Let me read
something
the
funny. You
comments.
want to know something funny?
She's a really nice woman because I wouldn't have let him finish the song.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny?
What's up?
Comment.
The funniest thing about it is it went viral on TikTok in December of like last year.
Dog, put it back up.
They put it on TikTok
Put
on
it
his
back
Jerry
up.
Springer when he uploaded it on his TikTok, and people started doing the challenge of them
Oh, singing to their
syncing up
girls?
themselves
Bring it back, please.
Can
you bring it back so we can do that?
It's a sound on TikTok already.
Sing it.
I'm gonna upload it
Sing
myself.
it tomorrow. Sing it
At the
tomorrow
show.
at the show, bro.
it
Open
live.
up with that shit.
I'm gonna have my nigga Sensei.
Bro, do you know how weak, bro? That has to go on the video because then as soon as the live goes up, I'm gonna be like, remember yesterday? Remember this morning?
But here's the thing, though. There were the people at Jerry Springer, they got real reactions out of us. And I'm gonna tell you how they did it. They told us that we were gonna script it, and then they added shit that we didn't talk about to get real reactions.
Let me see.
That's how that shit got crazy.
The video with me.
Niggas did not know what they was really gonna do, dog. We was in that motherfucker.
Just because she was dancing on you doesn't mean you're supposed to be doing it to my friend.
This is so embarrassing. I would have slapped
You
him
think
off the
that sounds
keyboards.
Because I was supposed to break
Even
up
Jerry
with her.
looked at me like, you can't be
Yeah,
serious.
No, it's not.
They instigated, bro.
you know,
It was trash.
This is the most emotionless episode ever.
And none of us knew Diamond was there.
I would have flipped the keyboards the minute he started singing.
That's what I'm saying. Them niggas.
The thing about
That's
it
what I'm
is, though,
saying, dog.
I can't
They
do
was
this
like,
anymore. I really can't.
I haven't
It's
seen
like,
this in forever,
you know, I
bro.
come
But they was
home,
like, Diamond, and we were like,
studio,
both
you
of
feel
us
me?
were
It's all
like,
this
she's
stuff,
here?
it's all this girl stuff in my house, in the studio, you know, girl
This is
clothes.
sick. Like, you can't be a
and-
man and just tell
I go
her
in the
you
house,
didn't want
and
to be with her
all
anymore.
we watching all day is
So you got to make a
TV
weak ass
shows,
track.
all this stuff. You eating meat.
It ain't even
I
a
don't even
track.
eat meat. And look, you don't even try to not eat meat. You
This
just says, screw it, I'm going to just eat meat all
You
day.
come home to a meal,
Oh, wait.
a girl that loves you, somebody that's on
Damn,
your
you was
team.
calling her big?
How
On
can
my
you get
team.
mad about that?
On my team, when I have to go and practically put a gun to your head to get you to actually share stuff and promote stuff and go out there, and I'm like, great, okay.
I'm there during everything. I'm
This nigga's
in
going
the stuff that's getting
crazy.
shared.
Who is this?
So
man?
it's like,
at the same time though, I'm young. I gotta get out here and do my thing though, and it's like, really, what, you know?
what are you trying to do? I thought we were supposed to
What
be in this
My nigga,
together.
I'm
What
weak.
thing
Talk
was you
about
trying to
pink
do?
slips. When the last time you had a job?
Oh, shit.
But I get money though. That's the whole thing.
get money
Like,
though,
you understand me on
bitch.
the road, like what? You mad because I'm ladies show me attention and affection and actually show interest in my music and go
Shit.
out
And
there.
I don't show you attention and affection being by your side and being with you 24/7 and holding you down at home.
I mean, but at the same time, we all young. You know what I mean?
You
It's
cuffed me.
Why you trying to say
Like, I mean, I
like
cuffed
that?
you. I cuffed you.
I mean,
Yes,
look, we
you
young
cuffed
though.
me.
Well, let's meet Diamond. Here's Diamond.
Let's meet Diamond.
We were
Go
like,
ahead and meet Diamond.
huh? We thought they were gonna bring an actress, and then it was Diamond. We were
Well,
like,
let's meet Diamond. Here's Diamond.
oh shit! That's a real reaction, nigga.
Okay, Diamond.
Okay, Diamond.
You want your light skin, bro?
So you guys are friends?
Yes.
Well, if you know they're together,
Diamond, why don't you have your hair in a ponytail?
Because she's a slut.
Oh, she's a slut?
Because I feel like we have a connection together because we both like to be in the music industry.
Yeah.
Y'all like to be in the music
have the
industry.
same interests.
Being a video hoe is not being interested in music. Like, what is that?
To be a hoe, I'm doing it to make money, and I have goals and ambitions that I want to
So
make
you're
out
a
of it.
trick.
I'm not a trick.
Like, what? This is messed
Do you
up.
love him?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you know, we
Shit.
don't fall in love no more. We don't. It is cuffing season is OV. It is booty short season.
You OV. How can you talk about you doing this and you trying to take off? Off where? Where though?
I mean, you know,
You don't have nothing going on, honestly.
I done been all
Your head hype a
over
little
it.
bit off. I put you on too. If I leave, what are you gonna be doing with yourself?
I'm gonna be out
Are you
there.
gonna just be smashing
Look
diamond?
like you still gonna
I'm
get
gonna
the
be on the
music.
road getting money, getting hoes, and doing my thing. You feel
Bro,
me?
you look
Like at
like
the
he-
same time, it's 1,000 ladies that are comparable and better that could be throwing themselves at me every day. And look, for real, how I'm human, right? So if I got 1,000 women throwing themselves, the bigger the show gets, the badder they get.
I hope.
And
it
I'm
falls
supposed
off.
to sit there and watch these booties just walk by me, throwing themselves at me. Yeah. And I'm supposed to come home and just be Mr. Good Guy, and I'm young. There's people that will call.
Spread them ass cheeks. Let me lick that booty off.
And I'm gonna let it go to waste? No.
He didn't let nothing go to waste. All talk about.
I ain't seen
My
this shit
friend,
in a
though,
minute.
you talking about.
I'm weak. I was acting a fool.
You was acting crazy.
Well, let me tell you a little history on that too, though. When I look, he started. Now the funny thing about it was when we was out there, I flew out there because one of my managers was like, "Yeah, you should be on here," because it was weird how we did have some weird shit going on, and then they knew and they were like, "Well, just And it's weird. Like we went up there and they flew me out there, and I was at the time I ain't had no money. I was like just out there. You feel me? Like I was just flying around, meeting with motherfuckers, trying to do shit, just industry shit, moving around, not a lot of money, whatever you can, plane tickets and shit. And I got there and I ain't have no way.
You want a Modelo?
Yes. I ain't really know what I was gonna do. I got out there and they wanted to do the thing, and I got there. They said, "Yeah, we're gonna take care of everything." I said, "Bet, pull up." I will say, Jerry take care of you. He fucking take care of you. He gave you food, all that shit. But I ain't had no weed.
They ain't give you no weed.
Where were you at? In Cleveland?
Nah, they flew us to Sanford, Connecticut. Or no, they flew us to New York, and then we drove to Sanford,
They
Connecticut.
could at least give you some weed behind the scenes. Come on now.
Something. Look, we ain't had no
Did you
weed.
ask?
You think I
Oh,
didn't?
shit, I was
They
even
told me
mad.
I had. Look, they were so nice. I had never had this before. They brought me into an office building. They were like, "Yo, welcome here. We got to sign shit and blah 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 blah. Here's a little person. They'll basically do whatever the fuck. They'll do your shit. Ask them for shit." I'm like, "Oh, so I get a white person to do stuff for me? Cool."
My personal slave?
I was like, "Nah, I wasn't even gonna be a dick at first."
At first?
No.
Now I'm taking advantage.
At first, but
Full
no,
advantage.
no. But then I was like, "Yo, first question. You know where to get some weed, dog? You got some? I mean, nigga look cool. It was a white dude. He had some shaggy hair. He looked like an intern. I was like, all right, dog. You little older than me. You smoke weed, dog. Where the weed at, homie? Oh no, weed. I'm like,
It's
what?
illegal up here.
Type, nah, shitting me. Not New York. They don't.
No,
it might-
now, but back then,
Even then, in New York, you could get some gas. And just
you think so?
everybody used to know.
I don't think-
Anybody will tell you.
I don't think they got gas in New York.
I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. When I go to New York, I could not find no weed.
I can't find no gas.
Every time-
even when I smoke the weed in Philly, I'll be like, this is some boof ass shit. Like, y'all niggas is smoking this. This is Reggie, my nigga.
Miami
This
got
is
some trash weed.
Oh, listen,
Not Miami.
you
now.
know who
It's a
got the
different
trash
story.
weed that should not have
That's
the trash
crazy.
weed? Jamaica. I went to Jamaica, found some niggas, and these niggas was like, "Yeah, man, you gonna get as high as possible." I'm like, "All right, bet, let's do
You
this shit."
telling me niggas been lying to me my whole life?
Lying,
This is good
Either
stuff.
either
their
that,
cap,
or they just don't know.
nigga. I said, bro, I was
Because
like,
back in the day, like the Reggie weed that we smoked, they used to be gas back in the day.
Skunk.
like, hey,
You know
high
what I mean?
school,
Gone.
hey, in high school, the shit we was smoking used to have me off my ass.
Boy, you have to
Now I
just
feel
shake
like
the
it's
seeds
just
out,
I don't know what the fuck is like going on now. Like,
Have you ever gone back and like been somewhere east after living here? Well,
Yeah, Philly.
I'm from
okay,
Michigan.
And I went
yeah.
to North Carolina 2 years ago.
But having this experience where you're with somebody and they're like, "Yo, man, my nigga got that gas, but we about to go get some
Every
gas,
time.
dog." And we go get some weed
Every time.
and they get it, and you're like,
Sticks and seeds.
You always be killing me. They be like, "Yo, I'm high than a bitch."
I'd be like, high off for what?
Nah, I be looking like.
Are you
shit,
really,
I don't,
nigga?
know, I don't
High
know
for
what you
what?
hitting, but please give it to me, cause I bruh.
Listen,
"Off what?"
I went
Headache.
to I used to live in Washington. Washington has the best weed. When I
You believe that?
Trust me when I say that Washington. Remember
You
when
know, I-
Headbang? Remember when Headbang used to come out? When that shit used to be like the strain. You know, not headbang, but headband.
Yeah.
So headband used to be the shit, and I used to go and get like jars of pre-rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, when I say that Washington, they didn't give a fuck, nigga. The jar would be full of pre-rolls, and I would get that shit for $15.
Yeah.
Dog, of some straight top shelf.
I know you done been to Northern California though.
Yeah, I did because I went to Rolling Loud when it was in Oakland.
But you've been other than that, right?
Been higher?
No, you've been to the Bay other than that though, right?
No, that was the only time I went to the Bay.
Bro, let me tell you. I used to think that I used to just go California, LA, whatever. I will never ever take the crown from the Bay. You had to show me some shit before I take the crown from the Bay. Cause
let's go to Washington.
Oh yep, no, because my boy Desert Scorpion, he went and he said the same thing. He said, "Oh, Washington has the greatest weed I've ever seen in my life."
Listen,
oh my god! But I'm telling you,
they get rid of that shit in abundance.
Until I see it,
these niggas constantly have to burn weed because they just have too much. They grow the weed. No, they grow. Listen,
gas.
When I say that the conditions for growing out there are
because I could feel having a lot of weed,
dog.
But you can have a lot of great weed, or you can have that shit that killed Elvis.
Nigga,
you feel me?
Listen to me, dog. The rainwater.
Oh shit!
It rains damn near every day in Washington. These niggas got the most purest water to get into that soil, bro. Their soil is so rich.
You making me want to go just to see, bro. You really doing the sales pitch for Seattle right now, because you making me want to go to see.
I lived in Everett.
I'm gonna be like, where the
Everett
weed
was. Everett was
the pilot.
Because I heard people said it about Denver, and I've been to Denver, and I will say they have good weed. I'm not gonna say their weed is not good, but
it's not like that.
And it's the abundance too in the Bay. It's the same thing because they have Humboldt is so close to there in relativity to everywhere else. When I was out there, they were just, when they said, "Oh yeah, I have a little bit of weed," their concept of a little bit of weed blew me away. Yes, it would be a big ass jar. Fucking yeah, it's a little bit of weed. You can keep it. Yeah, a little bit of shit, and it would be gas, like that sticky. What the fuck icky weed? You know what I mean?
Sticky stuff, the icky.
And I'd be like, I don't know, man. And I don't know. But I will say each state, in my opinion, has the thing that they do well. And what I've noticed that Washington really does well is like the waxes and oils. Like the oil shit I've seen out of there is fire. Like, in my opinion, Nevada or Vegas in particular, they got the little derivative shit on lock. You go to the dispensary, I swear to God, I saw THC tampons.
Oh, well, okay.
No, they do it all in Vegas. It's a tourist place. They're like, yep, we put weed in that. We put weed in that. We put weed in it. We'll put weed in it. Do they make it? Well, then we put weed in it.
If you want weed, we got it.
They put it in there. Weed barbecue sauce. Weed ranch. Weed, you know? Just, what do you even need weed in that for, nigga? What? For real. Just.
Now, that little weed drink that fucking Shotzi brought the other day, that shit was busting.
Bro, that shit hit me something different.
You know what else I noticed about Nevada weed that's funny? And it's the funniest thing is that, like, okay, so I've been all over the country and I sold weed and shit. And I've been around and shit. So, like, in the East, you got loud, you got reg, right?
Yeah.
So, like, one is one price, one is the other. Where it's $5 versus $10 a gram, something like that, right? But it's loud or it's reg, period, right? You know, like in Philly or something, right? Or in Ohio. It's like, nigga, if this is reg, it's reg. Out here in Nevada, however motherfuckers want to say it, right?
Nevada.
Nevada, right? Out here, they will have reg in the dispensary, and they will sell it for the same price as the good weed.
Top shelf.
And they'll be like, "Oh, this is CBD weed. So it's just for body high, and it doesn't get you psycho high." They'll sell it to you for this. Oh no, it's like for a different. In any other state, they would just be like, "Nigga, that's reg, bro." But out here in Nevada, they try to make that shit. They try to put a bow on it and be like, "Oh no, it's the same price." Yeah.
No.
Nevada all about making money, bro.
Like I ain't never seen nothing else nowhere.
They make money, they go sell it. Like that's what this is about.
Let me go ahead and get into this. Let me let the people hear this last track before we get up out of here.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Nah,
Man,
this last
Izzy,
song, it's funny. I feel like people gonna feel triggered because it's called the breakup song. So I feel like anybody that
now after
I've
they
ever
heard
had a
the
breakup with,
now after they see the Jerry Springer
like,
shit, they're gonna be like, "What? Okay, I see it."
well, it ain't got nothing to do with that. But everybody that I ever been with or broke up with gonna be like, "Is this about me?" It's gonna be fishing and shit. But
yeah, nah.
Hey, at least they listen.
Facts.
Hey, look.
Hey, at least they
listen again and try to see again.
They listen to the words.
It might be.
That's how I tell the story.
It's about somebody.
Waiting for the storm to come. Don't make me let this go. I just want your love. It's sometime in the morning. I stay up for you, girl. It's any time that you want it. Bodies in the night, all wrapped up till the morning. Time don't seem to move till we're done. Let me feel you grip me, beg me for some more. Let me take your love to heaven and beyond. But I wanna be just a late night call. Waiting for the storm to come. Don't make me let this go.
You gonna have a visual for this one too?
Oh yes. It's gonna be the second part of the short film.
Oh my God, you gotta invite me to some of the shoots, man.
Oh yes.
Cause I need to see for with my own eyes,
Honestly,
man.
Most definitely.
I need an actor.
Voice.
I need an actor.
What you telling? Who you saying? Come on, get me, man. Get me. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I've been there.
Honestly. And you're gonna be acting on it.
Cable, you gotta come with me. I'ma need you, dog.
Yes.
Bro, just let me know when and where. You need an actor? I got this. I've been in the gym. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. It's listen, the motherfuckers been telling me, man, it's about your time. You gotta go ahead and start stepping out and doing some different things.
Cause I'm gonna be, I need a co-star basically.
Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. I'm there. You call me, I'm there. We will make this shit
Honestly,
happen.
I'm like, you fit. I'm like, let's,
Bro, I'm ready.
I ain't even think about it
I'm ready.
until right now.
This is history in the making right now.
Indeed.
It is. Cause watch, niggas gonna see the visuals that come from this shit, and they gonna be like, God damn, them niggas did that shit.
Wild.
We did that shit. We gonna do that shit. Watch. Niggas gonna be like, oh, yeah. This shit right here, I can already. I can't. They gonna be like, is that Vari?
This is track 3.
So tell me what you would expect from me. Tell me what you would need. Tell me what type of person I would be playing. Am I the villain? Am I the other nigga?
You are the villain. But from some perspectives, I'm the villain. It depends on how you look. From some people's perspective, it will be you, and for some people's perspective, it will be me.
So are you breaking up with her? So
No.
in the context of the song, are you breaking up with this person for the video, or no?
You are.
I'm breaking up with this person, and then are you the one that's catching it? All right, cool. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sounds like a me thing.
He said he heard that song.
That sound like a meatbag.
He says I can channel that.
I can definitely put my most toxic. You know what I mean? Like I can definitely put that in there.
Ready to act.
No, that is how you're gonna be a villain because you are gonna be kind of toxic.
Let's go.
Toxic season.
Let's go. It's been that. It's been that.
In this element.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna channel my inner Izzy from Jerry Springer.
Yep. Look, you're playing that role. Yep. You're toxic.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Look, so now you get to do it.
Bro, man, I feel like the bald head dude is always a toxic motherfucker.
Oh man, like in
Every Tyler
Diary of a
Perry
Mad Black Woman.
Every Tyler Perry movie. Dark skin, bald head, evil nigga. Yeah, man, they're gonna be like, Amy don't deserve that. Cause I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be like, the fuck? They're gonna be like, damn, this nigga acting his ass off. Like, yeah,
That's what we need. It's
gonna be a lot of pimped up energy. You know what I mean?
He's like, I'm gonna be channeling from a real place.
This is coming from somewhere.
He gonna be method acting.
Coming from some fucking where. Bro, this is gonna be a vibe tomorrow. I cannot wait, bro.
Bro, what?
I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, no. This song
I will literally
with
just sit
noise
back
on
and
the
just
drums. Oh, it comes out on all platforms tomorrow. Honestly, it comes out in
2 hours.
2 hours.
I'll be downloading in 2 hours.
Yeah.
We will be giving this shit.
It's out.
We'll be putting this shit on the playlist.
Gracias.
Trust and believe, boy. There's
this song right here is the Beat the Pussy Up song too. Trust and believe.
We're gonna have two.
I've tested it.
We're gonna. I've tested.
I've tested it.
It is.
This is the Beat the Pussy Up song. You can eat some pussy and beat some pussy to that song right there.
There you
I'm gonna do both.
I'm gonna do
You know what I mean?
My girl's gonna be like, damn, nigga, like who is this? Like it's Izzy.
That's all I look. That is the highest honor to me. If you get some pussy to my music, that is the high. I'm like,
bro.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Doing the holiest act with me in the background.
When nigga, like at the fucking event, I need to see the bitches standing up.
Oh, let me tell you,
when this
that
song come on,
when the breakup song goes with noise on the drums,
make them stand up. And everybody, I need y'all to stand up. I need y'all off your feet. I need y'all moving and grooving. I need y'all fucking vibing with us tonight. You know what I mean? Oh. I need the ladies. Yeah. I need the ladies, grab the nearest nigga next to you. You know what I'm saying? Grab the nearest person next to you. Whatever you like, grab that.
You might grab a mic and just tell them.
You know what I mean? Just grab that.
What you like,
grab
whatever. That.
It don't matter. Find it. Do what you do.
You've been looking at a motherfucker from across the bar all
Everybody
night.
got an ass.
Go dance with that motherfucker right now.
Them, her, them, they.
This is your time.
Everybody got an ass. Go ahead and shake that thing.
Better step up.
Let's get it.
Yeah, fellas, you see that lady?
Have a good motherfucking time.
Ask that motherfucker right now.
Let's do this shit, baby. So like we were saying, man, we want to make sure. I want to thank Izzy, first of all, for coming through, letting us listen to these tracks ahead of time. Tomorrow's going to be a great fucking night, so make sure if you do not have your tickets, make sure you get your tickets to Late Nights, Early Mornings, cultivated by my guy, YzziLive. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. Make sure you follow him everywhere.
Everywhere.
You know what I mean? So, and make sure y'all follow us, You Know What It Is podcast on every platform, especially that YouTube, because we will be live tomorrow. You know, me and my guy, It's the Cable Guy, with an underscore between it's and the cable, will be there as well. So trust and believe, if you guys need a shooter in Vegas, the shooter of shooters will be there. Well, it was a great night, fellas. I'm high as shit. I'm pretty sure y'all high as shit.
I'm high and lit.
This music has been good, and we gonna get into it tomorrow for sure. It's gonna be a great night. So I want to thank my guests again. I want to thank Izzy. I want to thank Cable for coming through. And making this night a great night. So we out.